LDBC, this is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach's Boxing Show live. But this ain't boxing, this is UFC 200. And guys, I just got through watching Julianna Pena versus Cat Zingano. You know, the fight really, pretty much the fight went the way I thought. I actually initially picked Julianna Pena to win this fight. But, neither one of these two are great strikers. So, it was going to be a ground game, and that's what it was. It was a battle of the ground game. And, Julianna Pena, at first, Cat Zingano was, manhandling. I mean, just tossing her around the ring, man. Hip tossing her every single way around the ring. And Julianna Pena appeared to not have an answer for Cat Zingano's, jiu-jitsu. She just didn't have an answer. And then when round two came about, Julianna Pena, she started to actually, get herself in gear. Her striking and her kicking just wasn't there. It just wasn't there. I mean, and honestly, she's not really very good at it anyway. So she used her wrestling ability, and she started to get Cat Zingano. She started to get top control of Cat Zingano. She started to get top control, and she controlled, most of the second round, and she controlled mostly all of the third round. She got Cat Zingano in two rear naked chokes. The first one, I knew the rear naked choke actually did damage, because if you know anything about mixed martial arts, if you put a person in a rear naked choke, you're still doing damage, okay? Just because you don't get them to submit or you don't get the right angle or the position on them, you're still getting them to submit, and that's just the way that is. And that first rear naked choke, I could tell it did damage to Cat Zingano when she was weakened. And I thought that Julianna Pena had her. I thought she had her out in the third round, but she could not lock that rear naked choke in good enough. But it was still enough to win the fight. Where does Julianna Pena go from here, I think she needs to work. Maybe she needs to take on like a Marion Renault. Maybe she needs to take on one of those type of opponents, or, maybe even, try to take on maybe a Valentina Shevchenko. Somebody there, where she can actually, still, have a good fight, but still not get completely decimated. Because I don't think she's ready for the likes of a Ronda Rousey or Chris Cyborg. I just don't think she's ready for the likes. I don't even think she's ready for the likes of a Miesha Tate. And people, that's just how that is. I don't think she's ready for the likes of a Holly Holm. She's not ready for those fighters yet. But, she still put on a very, very strong performance. Her kicking and striking game needs a little bit more work. But, congratulations to Julianna Pena. And she is also featured in Coach Shelton Harrison's top 10 most beautifulest fighters in the world. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Boxing Show, and I'm done.